You're late.
I know. Sorry. I was with Owen and he waited.
It isn't wise to keep your resin teacher waiting. I thought you were serious about your training.
I am.
We'll see. Try showing up on time.
Ugh. I'm never gonna live this down, am I?
Not today, at least. Now, come. I have a lecture prepared for you.
A lecture? But I said I was sorry!
You're at least familiar with this, I assume.
The Hart Tree?
Yes. This is the basis of all magic in Estorra.
I know that. Resin comes from Hart Trees.
But what else do you know about the tree?
They're big?
Acute observation. As I'm sure you've also noticed, the root system of this heart tree stretches out far beyond the walls of the town. These roots have a very important function. They provide life to everything around them. The forest, the grass. If it weren't for the heart tree, all the crops would wither and the livestock would die. Without the tree, our town would be nothing more than a pile of dust and ashes.
Wow. So these trees are really important.
That's one way of putting it. But that's not all. These trees protect us from the fiends.
They do?
It's never been understood why, but fiends tend to avoid heart trees. As long as we stay close to the trees, we're safe, which is why so many towns are built around heart trees.
Are there towns that don't have heart trees?
There are some, but without the tree's protection, many don't last. The ones that do rely heavily on a militia or town watch, which can be effective if barbaric.
But Ardenvale has a town watch, the Sentinels.
Yes. The Sentinels. They are a product of a bygone era. They do protect us from the fiends, but their job these days is to protect the merchant trade routes from bandits. Turns out people are still more a threat than monsters. This is why we strive to live in harmony with the tree. We thrive so long as our tree is healthy.
Oh, so that's why you don't mine resin from the tree.
Exactly. We wait for the tree to release the resin naturally and harvest what falls. That doesn't happen often, only twice a year.
That's a long wait just for some resin.
Some people would agree with you. Fortunately, the vernal resin harvest is only a few weeks away. You'll get to see firsthand what the whole ceremony is about.
Hey, Rune. Hey, Rune.
What do you think you're doing, sneaking up on a person like that? You scared me half to death.
Saying hi? Oh, isn't that the Dryad Sentinel?
Yes. Yes, it is.
Are we spying on him?
Yes. No, I mean, kinda.
Why are we doing that?
We aren't doing anything. I just wanted to know more about him. He's the only other Dryad I've met, and I wanted to ask him so many questions about them. But
what?
I'm waiting for the right time, okay? It's just, the last time I met some Dryads, it didn't go so well.
Just look at yourself. You're a disgrace, and you call yourself a Dryad?
Why are you even still talking to this half-breed? Garbage like you is the reason we don't get the respect we deserve.
Oh yeah, forgot about that.
I didn't.
Don't worry, Rune. I'm sure you'll find the right opportunity to introduce yourself. In fact, I think it might happen sooner than you think.
If you finish so much as another syllable, I swear I'll steal that doofy guitar of yours and I'll bury it in a field of fire termites.
Those are a real thing?
Do you want to find out?
Not particularly, no.
Good.
Hey there!
Simon, come on!
See ya!
Alright, so I just have to keep practicing my resin. Remember, it's all about concentration.
There you are.
Huh?
Hey,
Reed! Where have you been?
I could ask you the same question. Haven't seen you around in a while.
Yeah, well, I could have used your help earlier.
Really?
Yeah, really. My friends and I got nearly blown up today.
That was you? People all over town are talking about it.
Great.
I heard that you had to fight against like 10 guys.
Well, it was more like 12.
Well, I'm impressed.
Yeah, but we ended up getting help from Owen.
Who's Owen?
Oh, the, bartender.
He can fight?
And the captain of the Sentinels. Val. She was there too.
Oh, yeah, that makes more sense. I would not want to fight her.
What is it?
What are you doing the rest of the day?
Me?
Yes, you. I just got this quest to take an Eevee on a trip out of town to gather supplies. Thought you might want to tag along.
Well, I've never left Ardenvale before.
Never?
I've been in the surrounding area, but not any further than that.
Been playing it safe, huh?
I guess you could say that. Sounds like this is a perfect opportunity then.
Don't worry, it shouldn't take us too long. But it is a far walk to the next town, and it would be nice to have some company.
But aren't you already going with someone?
The Eevee? I don't waste my time talking to them. Half the time they talk too much, and the other half they tend to get in my way. So, how about it? It'll be fun.
You know what? Okay, I should really get out and see what the rest of Estorra's like anyway.
Perfect. Sounds like a plan.
Oh wait, before we go, I really should tell my friends where I'm going.
If that's what you need to do. I've got to go get some supplies anyway. Meet me at the south gate in 10 minutes.
Right. See you then.
Don't be late.
Lad?
Oh, hello, barkeep that I have obviously never met. How are you today? I just stopped by to visit my friend. Is he working today by chance?
By chance? Lad,
Yes.
you can drop the cloak and dagger. You'll be alright here.
Oh,
But your friend, is down in the storeroom. You remember where the key is, yeah?
yes. Thank you, Owen. I'll lock up when I'm done.
I can.
Hey, Oscar. How are you doing?
You know, for as lousy as this day has been, you know the worst part?
Sure. Why don't you tell me?
That somehow Oscar has stuck as my name.
I thought the almost getting blown up part was the worst, but you're probably right. It's the Oscar thing. Definitely that.
Thank you. I knew you'd see it my way.
You really just brought that on yourself. Should have just told me your name in the first place.
And where's the fun in that?
Search me. Hey, do you think we made the right call, staying here?
How do you feel about it?
Terrified.
So, pretty normal then.
Yeah, I guess so. How are you doing down here?
Terrible. That crazy bartender hasn't given me anything to eat since I've been down here.
You don't eat.
I know, but that's not the point.
Reed! Hey!
You made it, and here I was beginning to think you stood me up.
Never.
You get a chance to tell your friends?
No, I couldn't find them. So I left a message with Owen.
That bartender? You think he'll tell your friends?
You're doing what? I've told you that Scaffy tool is only looking for trouble. I ken you're not dated last, but
Yeah, let's not talk about it.
Fair enough. You ready to go then?
Absolutely. Where's the person we're taking on this quest?
The Eevee? Here comes now.
Asher?
Oh, hello again. What are you doing here, Chroma Girl?
You're late.
Yeah, sorry about that, but I'm here now.
Alright, we've got a lot of ground to cover. Let's head out.
All right, I'm here.
thanks for coming. Since I'm holding onto that shield, it didn't feel right leaving it unprotected. Have a seat?
So, learn anything about this shield?
I spoke with the boy who's been carrying it around, Braxton.
And what's his story?
He's a nice lad, but I've a feeling he doesn't know what he's gotten himself into.
I could have told you that. So, where did he get this thing from, anyway?
The Resin Academy at Grand Hune.
The Academy.
Says he found it while exploring one of the restricted wings.
You don't think it's...
Can't say. It's been a long time since any of us were back there.
We'll have to be extra careful then. What about those kids? Are they going to be okay? You know they'll become targets too at this rate. Do you know where they are?
Aye. Rune and Simon are about town, and Aphmau...
Owen?
She left town for a few days.
And what's wrong with that?
I do not like the boy she left with. He's a rank scunner.
Well, whatever you think of him, he may have just done that girl a favor. Getting out of town is the best thing she could have done.
Aye, again. You're right. Oi. Val,
Yes?
thanks for your help today. Couldn't have done it without you.
Of course you couldn't. And if you had, I'd have thrown you in jail for public nuisance.
You know, you looked good out there today.
Don't you start.
Aye. Didn't say a word. No, ma'am.
Bye.